Oh. What's going on? What's going on? There we go. Okay, I think we're live now. At least we should be. It's giving me a playback error at first. Letting the Discord know that I'm good to go. Hello, Leon. Oops, that's bleeding through. Okay. Whew. And then there we go. Okay. Hopefully this is working as intended. Hey, Alice. If either of y'all want to hop on voice, I also would appreciate company, but if y'all don't feel like it, that's good too. It's all fine. We're all here to chill, after all. So what we're doing today, I'm gonna get my tools out of the way. And not throw them across the desk like a fucking dweeb. We're gonna be building right here the Gundam NT-1 Alex, which, let me pop it OBS. Ooh, yeah, that's not gonna, ooh, this big box ain't gonna fit all the way into the stream. I have my webcam set up on my top of my external monitor, and it's not tall enough, I don't think, to get a good angle on this. Though also I do have the webcam zoomed in a bit, but that's just because y'all don't need to see my knees and shit when I'm streaming Gunpla. So I'll probably put this box on the floor. Oh, here, actually, hold on, let's pop this fucker open. Yeah, I looked at the manual for a bit. Usually the manuals come on the bottom, but there we go. So yeah, this is the second version of the Master Grade. Ooh, that's a pretty good shot, actually. This is the second version of the Master Grade Alex. The first one was apparently not great, and I think was like an early 2000s kit, which usually means they're not great. But yeah, this one, I don't know if the other one came with this, but this one comes with a really cool armor gimmick where there's two different types of armor. You can kind of see the completed form right here. If I can... oh, I can't... This is hard to do without hitting my monitor screen. There we go, you can kind of see. There's like a half-completed set of armor, or you can do the full set of armor. I might just leave it armorless. I don't know if I'm really a big fan of how the armor looks, but we'll see. Sometimes it looks different than what it looks like in the promotional material. Usually it looks worse because these are, you know, prepared in a certain way. So yeah, we'll see what we're doing here. The first thing we're going to do is, looks like we're building the chest unit, so we're going to need runners A, B, 1, E, F, G, H1, and polycaps. Alright. Here. War in the Pocket is good, and it's also like 2 hours in its entirety. I highly recommend you watch it around Thanksgiving or Christmas time. It's at this point, I think, the only Christmas special type thing I watch every year. Goodness, what's going on here? This is I don't want to go ham on opening. We got a lot of plastic here. Just to give you an idea. So right here I can see this is A. This blue looks like it's B. Is this B? I don't Let's see. Yeah, B1. E, dark gray. Which I'm not seeing. Oh, that's the polycaps. Here, let's just open this first. Yeah. These scissors are really not starting. Yeah. Gonna need new scissors soon. Had these things forever though, so I can't really complain that much. Good thing there's a garbage behind me. Toss that. This other one is J1, okay. So we got A, D1, gonna need to track down E. Don't need C just yet, don't need I. There's E. Need F, G, H1. Okay. How was everyone's day today? Anyone do anything fun and spectacular or not really? Where'd I put that fucking scissors now? Am I dumb? Oh, I put it in the box. I'm a genius. Oh yeah, it looks like this is the K-Runners. Is that a weapon? Yeah, it looks like part of a rifle. Oh yeah, that's definitely part of the rifle. I can see the barrel on this runner. This can go back. Yeah, how'd you feel about FF7, Alice? It's a pretty alright video game, if I do say so myself. I played through that not too long ago and recorded it. I really need to finish writing up like a review thing for it and just kind of talk about it because I got some feelings about that game. So F is gray, at least one of the many shades of gray. F and G. These are both G, interesting. I'm happy you saw your cousins again. That sounds pleasant. Well, that's interesting. Let's look. Yeah, I started FF6 and I need to get back to it. It's genuinely ridiculous that I haven't played through that game yet in my life. And I need to resolve that. Okay. Which one is F again? Or G? Well, this is G. This is gray-violet. E. C. J1. K. L. F. Okay, there we go. Might have been all of them that they listed. For the torso, at least. Did I get out the polycaps? I don't know if I got out the polycaps. Let's look for them. Don't think I did. Those are important. In fact, I don't know if I got H1 out either. Oh, because this is G, GF, E, E1A. Okay, yeah, we need H1 in the PC parts yet. I'm gonna put the rest of these off to the side. And then... looking at this gives you anxiety. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I should say, I said this on Twitter, but I didn't say it here, this is gonna be my first master grade, which is exciting. It's honestly not that exciting, just because I've built other 1/100th scale kits before, and also, like, I've built kits from other companies that are about equivalent to master grades, so this doesn't really feel all that new, to me, at least. Oh, is H1 the yellow? Yes, it is, okay. And, what else was I saying? Oh, yeah, and also, like, honestly, once you've built one type of a model kit, like, you've basically built... you got most of the skill set you need down for every other kit in that manufacturer's lineup. So... okay, and then where are the polycaps at? Oh god, I got a giant buildup of plastic wrapping in my garbage bin now, so that's lovely. Polycaps, where are you? There's the polycaps right on top. I missed them. At least it's some of the polycaps. I don't know if it's all of them. DC-202. Yeah, it looks like it maps to what it has in there. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna roll with it. I don't see any other polycaps in here. Off the top of my bin. Nah. We got some other cool stuff in here though. Got some beam effect parts for the beam sabers, and also let me just show off the decals. Not sure if I'm gonna paint the eyes or if I'm going to just use the foil sticker. Might just use the foil sticker, honestly. Got the cool Alex for the shield. I wish this was in the OVA. This is something that I think started with the model kits, and it looks really cool. I really like that logo. And it shows up in all the games and stuff that the Alex is in. It's kind of a bummer that they never had it in the show itself. It's really neat and just adds more personality to it than the RX-78 too. Oh, oops. Tipped over. Nothing. There we go. Had a box spill happen there. But it's fine. Don't need these scissors for now. Gonna put those up to the side. Battery is running low. Oh shit, I didn't plug in my laptop. Hold on, let me fix that. Oops, that was stupid. Yeah, I know some people really prefer real grades to master grades because, like, it's like the same level of quality, but it's, you know, just a little more space conscious. Whereas I know a lot of people prefer master grades just because they're a bit more sturdy. Though also, too, I remember talking to one guy who said he really didn't like real grades because he felt like he put so much work into them and wasn't like big enough to feel impressive to him, which I kind of get. What's the best way to get into model kit assembly? I feel like I would lack the patience to do it. Honestly, just throw on some music you like, throw on a podcast, and just get to it. I think it's definitely a thing that either you like it or you don't, and I totally get why people wouldn't be into it, because it's certainly not for everyone. But I find it very relaxing. It's just a nice thing to do after a long 8-hour workday and kind of just get to chill out and zone out for a bit. Got our pilot figure here. Probably can't see it great. It's the seated pilot figure of Chris in all of her pure white molded glory. I'll have to try painting this later. Painting pilot figures kind of scares me, honestly, but we're gonna try it out, see if it works. Yeah, I would try with an SD Gundam kit and maybe see if you like it. Though also too, I know the chibi style isn't for everyone, but like you can build them literally in like an hour and they're cheap. If you want like an actual thing that looks like a robot from the show, go get a high grade. You can find them for probably 20, maybe less, depending on which one you get. And they look pretty cool, so. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose this pilot figure, so I'm just gonna have it off to the side here, and we're gonna hope we don't lose it. Oh well, no major loss if it ends up dying. So what are we doing here? We're using E20 and E18 for very first part here. Okay. Alright, first cut. Well, not first cut, but first cut of the actual part of the robot, at the very least. How's the watch of IBO? It's going pretty good so far. I like that show a lot. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but oh, whoops, that's the wrong part completely. I started to cut. Oh well. It's fine. Just means you're doing it better later. Yeah, no, I think Iron-Blooded Orphans, for what it's worth, is one of the better quality alternate universe Gundams, and I think it does a good job of going in a completely different direction from Universal Century, but also kind of keeping that spirit and telling a good story for when it came out in 2015. Honestly, a little hard to watch. Like I just got to, like, I think we finished watching episode 16 or 17, I can't remember which, but, like, that's the one with all, like, the labor workers starting to protest and, like, the labor union trying to go to bat against their bosses and stuff like that, and they just get shot at by Gallarhorn, and it's like, oh god, I don't want to watch protesters get shot at right now. Hey, Laura. Oh god. I might need a new blade on this thing. We'll see how long I can get this one to last. What are we doing here now? E18. Yeah, I might just worry about part cleanup after, or else we're going to be here a while. I like to take my time with these things. I don't think this is going to be a kit I'm going to really paint. But it'd be nice to kind of clean it up a bit before assembly, obviously, or before the final assembly. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about cleaning this up for now. Okay, so this slots in like So... Perfect, okay. Could put the tiny little pilot figure seated in here if we really want to. But, yeah, not feeling like it. Don't want it rattling around in there necessarily for now. Hey, UT. E9. Oh, hell yeah, we got the clown song. Yeah, I prepared a little playlist for the stream. Because I realized the other one I used for the Zaku stream had some songs that were giving me weird copyright. There's something I fucking hate, and it happens every time I use a song that's like the background track for like an anime or something that normally isn't copyright flagged or whatever. Without fail, there's some fucking like indie hip-hop man out there who will just use like random like anime background tracks as like a background beat, and then when I use the actual song for my streams or something, it'll get flagged as like, oh, this was this guy's song, so we're giving all your money to him. And it's like, wait, no, that's not right. He doesn't own this shit. So yeah, I just decided to create a new playlist and be a little more careful with what I was using. YouTube is so silly. Alright. E21. 21, there we go, right at the corner here. Ooh, that's thick. There we go. Here. Get a decent cut in here. Oh yeah, that Twitch stuff was really funny to watch because it was literally just the most, oh god, y'all don't even know, join the club type thing I've seen in a while. That was really funny. So 3, 4... down here. I was slotting in a little silly, but we got it. And then... Four goes like so. Okay, I get it. Oops. I'm sure this goes in right everywhere. Yeah, perfect. Alright, we gotta... Here. God, I wish my room lighting was better for this thing, but we got a chest cavity here that moves. Woo! We're doing it. Slowly but surely. I don't know if I have any, I definitely have some Melty Blood in here, but I don't know if I put any Unist on this one. G27 or G26. And there's two separate warnings here telling me to be careful about how I cut and place these things, so... Time to turn my two brain cells on and rub them together. There's two G plates, so I'm gonna need to figure out which one they want me to use here. They might just be the same. I'm sure a lot of these are limb parts. I really like this like violet-gray mix that they have for this runner. Okay, yeah, what was... 26 isn't the part they want to be careful about cutting at least. I can just cut these. My favorite part about this song, this is the Potemkin theme from Guilty Gear 2020 by the way, is everyone was making Joker memes before we had the full version because it kept saying society, and then literally as soon as we get to hear the full thing it starts with him screaming, "I'm a clown of fate," which is just beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, yeah, I see why they want you to be careful about cutting these. There's still some little ribbed parts that you could easily screw up. Okay, now how do they want me? 2 on the bottom. And then going out like this. I don't know what this part is supposed to be. Align the shapes and fit them into each other. Interesting. G32. Fuck. Hand slipped a bit when cutting that one, but yeah, damage looks fine. It just tore a little bit more than I'd have liked it to, but oh well. These inner frame parts, it's not like they're really going to be that visible, at least to that level of detail. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay. I kind of see what they're going for here. If I can get it to go in as needed. Perfect. Oh, it needs me to do this twice. Okay, yeah, that figures. 2 runners. 26, 27, 32 is what I'm looking for. I always feel like I'm a lot slower when I'm live streaming for whatever reason. Don't know if that's like a weird complex I have or what the deal is. Like I don't want to screw up on recording. Though that doesn't make sense because when I do these normally I just kind of forget the camera's there. Oh, maybe I didn't tear it that bad. Maybe this nub's just kind of bad on the space naturally. Oh, that's a relief. Oh, by the way, I can show off my Zaku. I have it right here. That I need a panel line yet, which I'm planning on doing Saturday because the humidity's finally starting to look good enough to top coat again. But here's a Zaku 2 with a few paint chips, unfortunately. I was putting it back together, and yeah, here. Can't really see the monoline there, but oh well. Yeah, the shadows are making this harder than it probably should otherwise. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this is turning out so far. I really like the color scheme I have going for it too. The only thing I really did for paint mixing was right here on the back, which you really can't tell unless you're like really looking at it, but this is slightly bluer than the other gray I'm using here. I'm trying to look at the screen because I have a weird setup going on here. But yeah, I mixed a little bit of blue in with the paint on the backpack, so it was a slightly different shade of gray, and it looks real nice. Really big fan of how that's turning out for my first fully painted kit, even though I did some mistakes and painted full pieces together that I forgot I had to take apart so I could do stuff with, and led to some weird issues, but I'm happy I did did a pretty decent enough job on that. What am I doing? I need to be looking at G. Yeah, the lighting isn't ideal for having that thing out. Actually, if I just lay it down, you can probably get a decent idea of how it looks, hopefully. Yeah, I know, the shadows. Yeah. Oh well. Lighting is not ideal in this room for doing what I'm doing here. I've just kind of grown to accept that. But I work with what I got. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Oh well, I'll make a video when that thing's fully panel lined and looks good enough to present. I want to do some light weathering too. I have one of those Tamiya weathering kits. I've had that thing forever, and I'm like, yeah, I should finally fucking use it, so. I've heard of Zoids, and I like vaguely know what it is, but I haven't watched it. Ah. Nope, got a hair. I'm shedding. Oh no. Making sure this goes in all the way is a process. There we go. Okay, then we need E11. Be aware of the tip. Okay, whatever you say. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Isn't that exactly what I just did? Why are the instructions listing this twice? G26, G27, G26, G27. Yeah, that's what I did. Well, whatever. It's not E. Interesting. Unless... which way around are they supposed to be going? This looks right. It's real easy to stab yourself with the tip of these things when you're trying to force it down. Dude, it says in the instructions, I almost just did it. apply some pressure on this bad boy. There we go. Oh, whoops. And we located. And now it's perfect. Good shit. Alright. That'll be fine. I need the chest vents, H7, H8, H9, H10. Oh, whoops, no. We just cut out E11 without putting it on. Silly me. This goes... like through here. Oh, jeez, it's hard to... Oh, there we go. Slaps right on. Got somewhat shoulders, a little bit. And the main torso. Got some Virtua On going on. These are both H1. Let's put on H7 and H8 first. Okay. Which way is the slant supposed to go? Slant is supposed to go inward, looks like. That tracks. You thought this is Carvel Dance? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint. It's definitely not that. Perfect. Yeah, today wasn't too busy for me, thankfully. Yesterday was deadline for me because it was the end of the month, and I finished up all my work with 22 minutes to spare. It was maybe one of the most terrifying moments of my work life so far at this job. But I did not miss the deadline, and that's what matters. Whew. God, I'm freaking out a little bit just thinking about it. Not really, but it was not pleasant, I'll tell you that much. I write website content and do social media for a wide variety of car dealerships. Is mostly what I do. This is looking right. Oh, oops, I already cut this out, I'm a dumbass. trim this. I think part of it's trying to pop out. Oh yeah, there's definitely a bit here I need to trim. Yeah, I think that was it. A little excess part I need to shave off. One tip, if you are starting these out, that you hear a lot, and I feel like nobody ever listens to until they hit it themselves, as, you know, a lot of things happen. Never try to force a piece too hard. Always reassess, because probably something different's going wrong. It's probably not the natural fit. Though sometimes there are some pieces that are a little more snug than others, but if you really gotta force it, you're probably about to break something. But that's why we have plastic, cement, and glue. B114. This is interesting. You fit this into here. Oh geez, here. It's probably easier if I lay it down flat. Put it in like this. Yeah. Not sure where that's going to slot in. I guess we'll see in a minute. Oh, it goes through the back, and then B113 is going to be our front chest piece. Makes sense. God, the Alex is so cool. Okay. So this is going to... Actually not sure which part of this necessarily... Okay. Guess that wasn't in as far as I thought it should be. Whoa. What's happening here, buddy? Why aren't you wanting to stay in? God, what a strange piece. Really hope I don't have these backwards. Let me try this out real quick. Oh my fucking god, I bet I had them backwards. Oh yeah, that definitely fits a lot better. I'm a dumbass. See, that's the thing, folks. It's never the kit's fault. It's always user error. Sometimes with how the instructions are angled, it's not always clear when there's two pieces which piece goes where. I was trying to take a look at how these were angled, but actually the instructions, they're drawn in a way that it was easy to swap these. But fix that now. But yeah, something didn't feel right there, so I'm happy I caught that. Okay. There we go. That's looking like a Gundam chest. Fuck yeah, okay. It's looking solid if I've ever seen something look solid. Cool stuff. F4. God, I almost wonder if it'll help if I point my laptop screen more towards my... Nah, that's probably not going to help much. I need like a light coming in from the other angle here. God, I have to really make this room into a whole studio production here if I want to get decent lighting. That's not F. That's F. Damn. Alice, that's hardcore. Did your professor have a something awful account named Grover by chance? God. I wonder how the Grover House dude is doing now. If you think about it, Grover House is a lot like Gunpla Building. A mistake. Oh. Oh no, my runners are stuck together. Runners are great at snagging on stuff, especially the more pieces you cut out. I don't know if he lives in a normal house now. I would hope so. Right under here. Ooh, that creates a really nice ab section here. I can get these to line up just right. Get some Legend of Dragoon tunes in here. Oh hell yeah, this is looking real nice so far. Liking this kit. B12, E12. Here, what's this trying to tell me? Oh, it's trying to say don't put out the pegs because it needs to fit into B12. B12, I'm assuming is... Yeah, that's the blue. Legend of Datoon. God. I need to con someone into playing Legend of Dragoon with me one of these days. Because no one would do so willingly if they actually knew what Legend of Dragoon was. I'm gonna clean these up just because it's a pretty important piece and it's kind of bothering me that there's the snub on there. God, I just trimmed my nails, so it's kind of hard to see if these are flat. You just rub your finger over it and kind of get a sense, but I did that on the Zaku kit to see if they were flat and level and would be hidden, and of course they weren't when I painted it, so... Alright, Alice, full Legend of Dragoon, let's play, let's do it. I believe in us. Yeah, honestly, if I can fool a whole group of friends into playing Yik with me for content, I can definitely trick someone into playing Legend of Dragoon. You make a very good point. Okay, E12. God. I've been thinking a lot back on Yik picks because it's been a little over a year since episode 1 came out. Jesus Christ, what a mistake that was. Holy shit. I mean, it was great, don't get me wrong, but also... what a mistake. God, I can't imagine having the strength to do that in 2020, though. I'm happy we did it last year. Though, I mean, the game came out last year, so it was more relevant then than it is now, even. I feel like most people who have even... I feel like even the people who have loved to hate Yik have kind of let Yik go. Which is probably for the best. What song? Oh, it's the Pad Labor 2 theme, that's right. I was about to say, I wasn't recognizing this one right off the bat. What a good song. Can't tell if it's in there snug. Looks like it is. Snug enough, at least. Here, hold on, I'm actually going to check and connect that. I really want to make sure that this is oriented right. Need to look at it closely. Yep, I did it right. I'm just being paranoid after that event fuck up. So then A2. First red piece. God. Stress marks always look particularly bad on red pieces. It just likes to make them into a bright salmon-y color. That's not too bad here, actually. I've seen worse. Yeah, I mean, maybe this is just a bright enough red that it doesn't make that much of a difference, actually. Yeah, it's clean enough, for our purposes at least. A little weird, but we got it working. Yeah, that's fine. cut out cleanly. Guess that means they really want to make sure there's no excess on there. Yeah. I can see why this could be a problem piece if there's too much excess. Let's make sure. There's a little bit there we're gonna need to trim down. Sometimes you feel like you're a surgeon doing this shit. How, there we go. How detail-oriented you gotta be with filing stuff down or trimming shit off. Oh, rest in peace, drawing. Hey Alice, when are you playing Dirge of Cerberus? The one with Gact is Crisis Core. God, I don't get what they want me to do with this piece. Oh, I see. That's gonna look weird. But I get it. I gotta be really precise with this one. Oh yeah, well he's not as much of a presence in Dirge of Cerberus. God. The way they want me to slot this piece in is a little bananas. It keeps curling and it's not going well for me. Did I do it? Maybe not. Obnoxious. Maybe I didn't cut it out cleanly enough after all. I'm pretty sure I did. Unless this bottom part here is not. Which could be an issue. Sorry I'm doing so much stuff off camera, folks, but shit down. Not a fan of how they want you to put this piece in at all. Just really seems unintuitive. Should you watch Advent Children now? Yes, you definitely should watch Advent Children now. Oh, come on. At what this shit's supposed to be doing. Shit's not making a lick of sense to me. God damn it. There we go, okay. I think I just needed to force it more. See, my only beef is it looks like it's protruding in a way that it doesn't look like it's supposed to be, which is bothering me. That's a 38% of Rotten Tomatoes. It's a very silly movie. I'll say that much. Alice, I can't believe you hadn't heard One-Winged Angel before actually getting to it in the game, though, which is something I'm kind of jealous of, but also, like, how? How did you go this long? That is very funny. Oh, definitely, I understand. Uh-oh. Is this an upside down? Yes, it is. Okay. think what I've learned from this is I'm just terrible at following instructions. Maybe I'm losing it. COVID-19 has finally got its nasty hooks in me. I like how I started saying all this while the fucking Silent Hill song started up. There we go, fuck yeah. Look at this shit. That's a Gundam cockpit, baby. And it opens up. And look at that. Boom. The part that was giving me trouble was this red protruding part here. Because it looks like from the side it's kind of hanging out a lot, which it doesn't really do in the what it looks like the images that I'm seeing of it from I don't know, from whatever. But maybe it is supposed to just be like that and I'm dumb. Definitely don't look right though. I'm gonna just try it the other way real quick. Just to see. You just set and forget, otherwise it'll drive you insane. I understand that. Pop this open. Oops. It fell. I got it. Something about this really does not look right at all to me. Oh no, this is what the instructions say. Got it in exactly how they want it. I don't know why it's being so weird. And yeah, it lines interesting. It definitely lines up, but for some reason it's not sitting in as well as it should. I'm not understanding why. Maybe I just need to shave off a bit more, but whatever, for now we'll have it. Now we'll put it in. I'm not a fan of that. Not one bit. Oh, is this why? Am I just the absolute most? No? Okay, I thought I thought maybe I had to slant something, but I didn't. Weird. Oh well. I'll probably figure it out at some point in my life. But for now, this is just gonna stay like this, I suppose. So what it almost looks like is that this piece... Oh! Did I solve it? Maybe not. I think my initial suspicion was right, and this piece has way too much on the top. Really need to trim this down. It's a bad spot for a nub. So I want to see how this fits without that other piece there. I think the answer is pretty well, actually. We'll see. Why did YouTube stop? Yeah, okay, that does fit in great, actually. And then, is this other part going to be the problem? I think this other part might be the problem. We'll see. We'll see if it wants to play nice or not. Might not want to play nice. Yeah, son of a bitch. Let me get this playlist back on again. Oh no, this is one of those OST rips where there's like 3 minutes of silence at the end of the song for some reason. I always love when that happens. Well, now we know what the problem is. I'm gonna shove this out and try doing it the right way one more time. God, Silent Hill 2 music. So fucking good. Controversial take, I know. This needs to leave enough room so that the other part can go through. I think that's where we're running into difficulties. Is that with this? This might be better going in from underneath even. Oh, chat disappeared. Not a big fan of the Silent Hill movie. I think that second one they made is really funny unintentionally, though. But yeah, not a big Silent Hill movie fan. Okay. Yeah, I genuinely don't understand why these two pieces aren't going together like they should. They just don't want to play nice. Oh, did I... Well, okay. Looks like it finally worked well that time. Hopefully that stays put now. God, what a weird enigma of an issue. Not sure what the fuck happened there. But it's not protruding anymore and both pieces are in place, so... I haven't had a piece be that problematic in a while. Much better. Much, much better. Yeah, that looks a lot better than what I had before. No protruding. Can't see it from the side. Alright, now that that garbage is out of the way, A18. The white collar piece here. You've already been going for an hour 20. That's amazing. I feel like I'm the slowest builder in the world all of a sudden. E13. Nope. Better cut it that way. Yeah. This is an interesting neck joint that they have here for this thing. Alright, now it's time for the head. Here. I'm gonna poke my friends on Discord. Whew. F9A3. Nope, that's definitely a Gundam face. chin. Gotta be careful cutting this. Don't want to cut off too much. Perfect. Gotta say, this kit is very snug. I heard that about its wrists. I know that it's highly recommended you sand this kit's wrists down. But a lot of these pieces are really gotta make sure there's not a lot of excess going on with the cutting, or else shit just ain't gonna fit together like it should. Yeah, it's looking perfect. Yeah. A26 and F10. A26 is, yep, glowy part. Ooh, that's a very awkward shape. Do this off camera again. It's a very bizarrely held together piece on the runner itself. In fact, I think there's some excess I'm gonna need to trim. Yeah, that's not looking great. There we go. Push on through. Perfect. F10. The back of the head. Have fun with that then, children, Alice. It's quite the ride. These parts don't want to sandwich together. Oh, is that excess plastic on the green part again, Dina? Yeah, it is. lot of excess trimming on these. This kid. I'm sure fits together. You can only remember Kadaj yelling mother. Yeah, that sounds about right. Honestly. There we go. Oh, that's a lot. That's been a lot better, I can already tell. Yeah. Because of that. Let's check. Whew, okay. Not sure what the deal is. Like this top part of the head doesn't want to come together fully. You can't tell what part of it is causing a ruckus. Stay where you belong, in my memories. Yeah. Oh, Advent Children. What a funny film. 831, 832, 833. 833 needs to be done first. Let's make sure we do that. I'm just gonna... I got a Gundam marker here. Let me just panel line this fucker right here and now. Hell yeah, Sonigar. This is a lot better of a panel lining job than I thought I'd do. Be mindful not to smudge it. get an eraser just so I can rub off some of the excess here. Get a little bit of cleanup. Well, let me finish lining. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna real quickly grab an eraser. How long do I plan on streaming? I don't know, till I get bored. We'll see. Whenever I hit that point. But yeah, if you need to get going for dinner, don't feel bad about that. Go eat some tasty food. I had salmon tonight, and that was delicious. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. Oops. Trying not to get my hands on the face mask so my sweat doesn't cause interruptions. A32 and A51, then go side by side. City. Actually, what I should do is grab the sticker sheet, get trusty scissor friend. We're gonna peel off this foil sticker. And I'm gonna get my tweezers so we can put this on properly. Oh wait, no, my tweezers are right here. I gotta grab this. Maybe not, no, they're probably in my closet, hold on. Okay. I always get really paranoid when putting stickers on. Yeah, that's pretty good. Ooh. All foil stickers. The bane of every builder's existence. Okay, yeah, that one went on fine. sure where these are supposed to latch onto. Oh, there's little pegs. I see now. Whew. There we go. And other side. Yeah, that's a Gundam head if I've ever seen one. Looked slightly off center, but I don't think it fully clicked. There we go, it's good. New 00 Sky High grade. Oh, that's cool. B11, H13. The 11, I think, is the little head jewel, right? Oh yeah, B is blue. That's right. I was thinking it was red because of the Zeta. God, I really need to... I've had a half-built Zeta high grade for like ever now. I really need to get back to that thing. I definitely should get to that before the summer ends because I really would much prefer to paint the backpack rather than deal with those atrocious red stickers. Okay. Let's see which way this is supposed to go on. Like so. Okay. A25 needs to go on first. Whew. Part flew out at me. Still reluctant to I'm trying not to rub my fingers against this thing's face because of I just panel lined it and I want to make sure it doesn't smudge and look roady. How exactly does this want to attach? Like so. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's put the V-fin on. Yeah! That, my friends, is a Gundam-ass Gundam head. It's not gonna autofocus right, but whatever. We did it. Yeah. That's not gonna happen. Oh well. We have a Gundam head. Now with how the sun's positioned in relation to my window, this is gonna be a problem. Oh well. You can see it close enough. Let's put that head on. Yeah! Fuck yeah. Arm units. Looks like for the arm units we're going to need A, B1, C, D, F, G, H1. N. Okay. Yeah. What I'll probably do is get to building this thing's arms, and then I might call it a night. We'll see how I'm feeling. G20, G23. Oh, no, whoops. Yeah, it is a shame that the only version of the Zeta that doesn't fall apart is the Master Grade PG. It's a little unfortunate. God, Armored Core rules. I need to get back to that shit. Fell. Okay. Joint here. Not sure if this is the shoulder or what. Oh, I'm seeing how this is looking. Well, tell me to do the other for the same other runner. Yo, new Gundam SDEX kit. That's cool. Is there like a big announcement thing going on now? Like, what's with all the kit announcements all of a sudden? Is there like a hobby expo going on? SD new is pretty dope though. I hope we get SD high new so I can pair it with the Nightingale. I fucking love the high new and the Nightingale. I should trim this. Oops. Is this still on shuffle? Wow, 2 Armored Core songs back to back, huh? Interesting. Okay. Okay, that's 2 of those. And G20, which connects to G23 and G21. I'm just reading to try to see where all this fits together. We'll figure it out. Oh, they're doing an SD extend. Ah, that's cool. That's really neat. It's a little weird that the Nightingale got the SDX standard treatment before the Suzabi, huh? G24. Nightingale does deserve it more. That's how I know I keep good company, UT. Yeah, the Nightingale doesn't get a lot in terms of kid represent. I mean, it's a fucking weird design, so I get it, but... God, I wish they would do a Master Grade so bad. They could make it happen now. They did that Master Grade Deep Striker. You can't tell me they can't do a Master Grade Nightingale. Like, I think the RE100 kit is fine, but it could be a lot better. Oh, oops, I don't need these yet even at all. Yeah. Honestly, I'm fine with the translated manga, but it'd be cool to see it in, like, Build Divers or something. I don't know if we'll ever see a Beltorchica's Children animation thing. I think the time for that has definitely passed now, because the Hathaway's Flash thing is going based off of Char's counterattack or whatever. It sounds like, just so it's, like, it fits with continuity. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I saw that. That looks cool, but not like $200+ cool. If I ever get a kit that like, well, I don't know. I've debated if I want to buy the LED unit for the Master Grade F91 that I haven't built yet, but probably not. I don't think it looks that much better with it in it. But if I ever get the perfect grade Exia, which if I ever get a perfect grade, it'd be that one. I'm totally getting the lighting version. It just looks really fucking cool with the GN drives and all the light going through it. G20 is the other one I'm missing here. That's what I need. That goes underneath and then attaches to the top of this, which in turn we then need to run through here, and this is making a pretty kick-ass looking joint, if I do say so myself. Let's make sure that it's positioned so that it lines up. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, we got a joint of some kind here. I'm not sure which this is. I think this is the elbow. I just gotta do that for the other one. So G21, G20. And then 23, 24. Okay. So again, apologies for the garage noises. Those tend to happen at the most wonderful of times, I know. And is that fitting? No. Yeah, it looks much better. Alright, it's the other joint thing. Now, do these go together? Is that what I'm supposed to take away from this? I do not believe so. Yeah, no, definitely not. So what we need is D9 and D11 then as well. Just make sure I have these. Yeah. Send a call. Okay, it's Nomi. calling you now. Hello? Oh, you're super quiet for me. Hold on.
Okay.
What the fuck, Discord?
I see the robot.
You see the robot? That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, Discord. Here. Try speaking again.
Hello.
There we go. Okay. You were super
Okay.
quiet for some reason. I had to fuck around. How was your day?
Chill. Not doing too much. Play some BB Tag. Play some Yakuza 5.
Yeah.
Yakuza 5 is good.
D9. Alright. I don't know
How
if I...
far are you into robot building?
We're on page 2
Ooh.
of a lot. So, we built the torso and head, and now we need to build the arms, and then I'm probably calling it for today.
Have you ever lost any piece?
I have been perpetually terrified of that because there's, like, my air conditioning vent is, like, right to the lower left of where the camera's pointed.
Yeah.
Thankfully, none of them have ever fallen in there yet, but I'd be screwed if that happened.
Jesus. That's too much work.
Yeah.
I was stressed doing this shit, like fucking measuring tables and
Yeah, this also is not... I need to go... Hold on, there's more pieces. I don't have the runner that I need. Where's D at? Let's look.
What's the chat doing? What are you all up to? How long have you been doing this? 2 hours. Shit.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Damn.
There is a part that was being problematic that I had to do some heavy-duty filing down of and shit, and that was, I want to say, about a solid 20 minutes on its own.
Right.
There we go. Of course, the thing I was looking for was right at the bottom. Where'd my scissors go? There they are. Perfect. Oh god, I'm gonna need to take out my trash after this. It's all full of plastic bags now.
Damn.
D9 and D11, and there's 2 of each. I don't know what the fuck is up with YouTube's shuffle functionality, but it seems like every time I stream, it, like, will play songs in, like, pairs. Or, like, just not skip around that well. It's weird.
Huh. That is weird. Oh, it's cat falling into. Yep, that's the cat.
Cat being a cat.
Cat being a cat. Ultimate Trainer says it's impressive you build that much in 2 hours. I don't know how long do it does it take to build one of these usually.
It's I never time it, but it varies from kit to kit. This one here is master grades tend to be more complex. Like they have like an internal like frame with armor, and then you put the armor on top of it. So I thought that's good to hear, UT, because I thought I was doing this pretty fucking slow, but.
I mean, you're really missing like the arms and the legs, right?
Yeah.
What do you think is usually the hardest part?
It depends. I would say a lot of the time the torso. Sometimes the head can be tricky because the parts are just really small there.
Yeah, yeah.
And that can be a pain.
Have you ever fucked one up?
Oh yeah, that's what hobby glue is for, at least, though. And you just glue that shit together and hope no one notices.
Nice.
My Sharzaku came broken, like, in the mail.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, so, like, there's just a weird crack that I had to seal up running through the leg that you can't really notice, but it's annoying.
You know it's there.
Yeah, I know it's there. That's the big problem.
Yeah.
Okay. D11, D9 goes up through D11, apparently. Oh, interesting.
So is this a continuation, or you started from zero on the stream?
I started from scratch on this one. Oh, oops, I had that upside down, I think. Here. I'm sorry you can't see what I'm doing right now, but...
Can you like put your hand next to it to see how big actually?
Yeah. I mean, I could have small hands. You'll never know.
But I can get an approximation.
Yeah, you're very familiar with the shape of my hands.
I mean, you have like a metric table next to it, so I can.
Yeah.
Like,
I can't read that shit. I'm American, though.
good.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty. Seems big enough. Not big enough to be annoying to put somewhere else.
Yeah. These are the perfect size for shit like that, for sure.
How many of them do you have right now?
I'd say well over 15. Some of them are really tiny, though. This is the first kit of this size I've built.
How much was it?
This one, I want to say was like 40 new.
Oh.
It might have been, yeah, it might have been a little more than that. I can't remember what I paid for this one.
That's not too bad.
No, some of them run up to like 60. Let me look, actually. I'm curious now.
I mean, it's your main video game, so...
Yeah. I get about the same amount of time out of them, too, so...
And, yeah.
Well, this one's apparently out of print, so it's going for like 60. I want to say I paid 50 or 40 for this one. Probably 50, if it's going for 60 out of stock. So... Okay, D... Huh.
Yeah, I like suck at building this shit, so I hope I will do something like this.
Whew, there we go, okay. That's part of the arm.
How often do you have to use glue for it?
Only if you break anything.
Oh, okay.
Which is nice. A lot of other model kits require glue.
So these just like all just fix together?
Yeah, they're like Legos.
Oh, how easy is to break stuff?
If you're gentle, it's not too bad. Most of the time I've broken stuff, it's because I'm a dumbass and trying to fit together things in ways that weren't meant to be fit together. Or I didn't, like, file shit down good enough when I cut them out. But I'd say I've broken about 3 pieces of the 15 or so kits I've built.
Okay.
D9, D11, that's right. Oh, that's the one I already cut out. I have the rival Zaku that goes alongside this kit. They came out like a month apart, which was, I think, very cheeky of them. And, like, part of me is like, oh, I could build, like, a diorama, but then also, like, I kind of find out that's one of, like, the basic bitch things that, like, everyone who wants to make a diorama does.
Nice.
And then as soon as I realized that, I didn't want to do it anymore, because I'm like that.
what will you want to do diorama after you're done with college? Like,
Hell yeah. Listen,
uh,
I
some
wanna
something
I wanna
push
make
you to
that
that. I
dumbass
feel
fake animation.
I feel like dioramas for like projects are like the fakest shit in the world. You'll never get anything from doing a diorama. Like,
Let's see. Make sure this goes together just right.
I never got that. I think to show that you care. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like also the main thing keeping me from ever doing one, aside from having to buy the supplies, is the fucking space. It just seems like a hard thing to store. Okay.
Bro, I'm a sucker for the fucking picture that shows now Toshiro and it says Te vendo dinero. It's my kind of like non-sequential humor, honestly.
There we go. Okay. I think that's like the upper arm. I can't tell what this is yet.
Dude, we're 50% done with 2020. That's kind of wild.
I know. I realized that today and I was like, thank Christ, but also, oh my god, we're only halfway.
I mean, like, the end of the year is gonna do something, honestly.
We're all gonna be dead by the end of this year.
Yeah.
Okay, I need the end runner now. Ooh, this is nice and shiny silver.
A friend sent me like a message saying I've been loving BB Tag and he was just a screenshot of like him finishing season 3 of Ruby. Bro, come on.
I don't know how well this is going to come up on camera, but this is a... Whew, oh yeah, that's definitely going to show up on camera. This shit's metallic as fuck.
Oh man, yeah. But it's metallic. That looks okay.
Yeah. This is for the Gatling gun that's inside. Ooh. That was my phone
How
going
much
off.
you can how much you can move like its arms around or shit, or do you just leave it like put? Like, how
You
much you can pose, like make it pose?
that's actually one thing that a lot of people use to like determine its quality. Good kits you can pose pretty much all over the place. Most of the, at this point, most of the limitations you have when it comes to like posing shit is like if the design itself like has shit poking out, so like you can't move the arm because there's a weird giant like fin sticking out or something. But most of the time, posing is pretty simple with these things, unless like it has like a really fucking heavy weapon, which is always a bummer because it can almost never hold them up because it's just plastic. But
yeah, I can imagine.
and 2 and 4 and then 3. Okay, they're all in a row. That's convenient.
My road to becoming good at Tony Hawk is taking a while. I can't do any of the tricks yet. The
Damn.
real tricks, not the in-game tricks. Like, they're hard.
My sister is texting me.
Oh no. I hate when family texts me.
I'll tell her to shut up now. She started watching Unsolved Mysteries and she told me to get on that, and I don't want to tell her.
I should do that maybe. Do you know if it's good? Like, have any like?
I haven't seen anything about it, so I don't know.
It's wild how like. So I've been going a lot into Discord like the last few weeks, just like random Discords. I mean, like it's wild how like streaming on Discord has made it like such a better platform, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I was in the Smash Discord and they were just streaming like their League of Legends matches, and I don't fucking care about League, but like, hey, it's fun that I can watch someone, play the game while they talk about it, I guess, and I'm bored while I'm doing work.
Yeah, for sure. How the fuck does it want me to put this together? Oh, I get it. We have a Gatling gun now. This is not going to show up because it's way too bright and the sun is pointing directly at it.
Oh, it's still daytime over there, huh?
Yeah, well, the sun's setting. We got, I'd say, like 30 minutes left to sunlight, and then we are definitely not going to have any more. But oh, we gotta do that twice. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, I don't think I ever realized that this thing had a Gatling gun installed in both of its arms, because it only ever uses one at a time in the show. That's where I put it. God, I am not going to get anything done at work tomorrow, and it's not like because anything hard is going on, it's just like I'm so fucking ready for this 3-day weekend.
Damn, yeah, I feel yeah. Dude, I don't know, work has been like a shock for me, like ever since the quarantine started. Like, I should send emails, and I tell people to shut the fuck up, and that's it.
I have to convince people that no one can afford to buy a car right now, and then they get mad when people aren't visiting their website, and I have to explain that I have a feeling people have more on their mind right now than looking up car shit.
Especially because people can't get out.
Yeah.
Or like, at least they shouldn't.
God, it's been so fucking weird. Like, driving my car feels weird now, because I do it like 4 times a month.
Yeah.
Like, I'm worried I'm gonna forget. No.
I mean, I haven't drove like, because I usually do everything like that. It's not going to work by like just walking places. So like, I haven't like, I haven't drove my car like, not. I guess like, I don't know. It's weird. Maybe like I do it and I just don't notice it because I do it so little. But it feels like it's been months since I done it the last time. I'm saving money on gas at least. So
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been noticing too. Is like, oh god, I'm saving so much on gas. God, yeah, I haven't filled up at the pump in a hot minute. Gas got really fucking cheap around here when this whole thing started.
I can imagine, yeah.
Okay, both the Gatling guns are done. And D3, D2, and G22. Okay. Oh, whoops, I forgot to pull up the chat.
Cool chat.
Let me do that again, make sure I didn't miss anything.
It's fine. It's been slow, I think it fixed the stream.
Yeah.
Like,
G3, G2. Where's my G runner at? This is F, isn't it? Yeah. That's E. G. Oh yeah, that's right, because there's two of them. 22. Now, how do these fit together? Okay, so we take this. Try not to sound like RJC right now.
Oh, dude. I wonder what the post has to say about Hong Kong.
Jesus Christ. What a moment in history.
Sure, let's call it that.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. Actually, ripped that off. And then that goes through.
What's your plan for the long weekend?
I don't know yet. Probably make videos. Finish up that Dragon Quest Let's Play. I haven't uploaded parts of that in a hot minute, so I need to get back to that. Oh, yeah, this makes a lot more sense now. If this part will fit through. It's being a little stubborn. Yeah, what the fuck's up with this piece?
I should finish on them.
It's good.
Yeah, again, I got stuck in the episode where they all collect salt.
Yeah. Ah, God.
I honestly just want to want Seita more than anything, but
Yeah. It's not. You gotta finish the OG first for it to really pay off.
yeah, I know. That's why I'm watching the Yoshi.
Yeah. Oh. There we go. That seems about right. I broke part of it off. There we go. Let's get in gun number 1.
Hulk music. It's so good and so bad at the same time.
Hell yeah. Nothing will ever age more gracefully than like licensed video game songs from the 2000s. I just had a piece go flying. Let me find it.
That's what make like soccer games so good, honestly. Like old soccer games have like all the dumbass music from the era. Like I was just playing like FIFA and hearing Whitney Houston going, "They tried to send me down to rehab," and I
There we
said,
go, I'm back.
It's great. Oh, okay, yeah. I was talking to no one, but that's fine.
That's fine. I keep dropping shit. I'm being a goober. This piece requires precision. Okay. Gatling gun number 2 for the arm. And then that attaches to G19 and D10.
Nice. I love the ending.
Yeah. Oh shit, okay, we are very close to finishing this right arm.
Ooh.
See, this is actually kind of cool how they do it. They have you build, like, the innards for both arms together, and then there's a separate section for finishing the right arm and a separate section for finishing the left arm.
So like they have different parts on the outside?
Yeah, well, some of them. Just because, like, for fitting it to, like, the shoulder and, like, right hand and stuff like that.
I see.
But, like, those are the parts you do separate, but for now it has you both do, like, both of them together, and then you choose which arm to be the right arm and which arm to be the left arm.
I see.
Let's see, D10. And do D10 on the other. Right away too. And then we need G19 and G19. If I can find 19, there we go. Nineteen. I just cut it out on the. There we go. Okay. Then where does this part go?
So this is like the biggest model you have?
Yeah. There will be when it's done.
be a big boy one day, Gundam.
Yeah. Well, there's like really ridiculously sized ones that are also like hundreds of dollars that maybe one day I'll save up for, but I'm not planning on it for now.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, also, like, you don't want to fuck up those ones, so.
Yeah.
You know, you can walk, yeah.
Oh, I'm dumb.
What happened?
Nothing. I was just trying to fit this together in a very silly way, but I figured it out. These both need to line up. Perfect. Except for the barrel that fell off.
How far are you into Iron Blood Orphans?
About a third of the way through. It's 50 episodes, and we are either at 16 or 17. I can't remember which.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been going through it.
Is she enjoying it?
Yeah. More than I assumed.
Nice. After that, you wanna watch Tina?
Yeah. Yeah, after season 1, which is like end of episode 25, I think we're gonna take a break from IBO and watch Utena.
Okay. I mean, then it's good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Hell yeah. How much of the Tina are you gonna watch? It's like 39 episodes. They're gonna split.
We'll probably watch the full thing, I think.
Okay.
And then go back to IBO. At least that's what I was planning for. We'll see what she says. Okay. I've still, like... There is still relatively, like... I know relatively little about Utena in the grand scheme of things, I've realized, so... I'm excited to see how that goes.
I hope you like it. It's very good.
Yeah.
The less you know, the best. I mean, it's one of those things like people talk about, but like I think people are pretty good about not spoiling it. I guess.
Yeah. I know at some point there are dancing elephants.
Yeah, that's fair.
G13, G14. God. We have some delicious watermelon downstairs, and I can't wait to
I'm
chow
not the
down
biggest.
on that.
I was never like the biggest fan of watermelon. I just really can't taste the taste of watermelon.
Yeah.
It just seems like water to me.
Here we go. Where'd the other... Oh, there it is. And where's the other G runner? Right here. Okay.
I love my loves announcements, it seems. That's like the Mecha Aryan, right?
Yeah.
I feel like the first two are garbage, but the third one's very good.
I've been told to avoid them for people who know my taste, so I'll probably never touch them.
That is yeah, well, it's one of those things I probably never read, just because like, it's called Molov. I think Molov's a very stupid name.
There we go. Piece dropped. Okay.
Damn.
This piece is a very tight squeeze. It's just a ball going into a socket, but it's causing my fingers some.
Do you usually have more troubles? Like, how do you feel about like making the small ones? Do you feel like they're harder because the pieces are smaller, or?
Yeah, sometimes. There's a line of kits called Real Grade, which like are basically like the complexity of the bigger kits, but in the smaller size. And I'm curious about how I'm gonna feel about building those at some point because I feel like those have the potential to be a problem. I should know this is.
It's just like so bad with like I always have troubles like making dumb Legos, like complex Legos and shit. So
Yeah.
like, I don't think I could do one of these.
Shit, yeah. I'm gonna need to twist this, but do so without breaking it. And cool, yeah. Oh, here, let me do this actually.
You should start a thing like if they subscribe, you break apart.
Hell yeah. Oh
That's
god,
dope.
get high from model glue.
Yeah.
God. The fumes on those things are no joke. Yeah, I'm gonna need to pop this piece out.
Yeah. Always keep your windows open.
Yep. Don't worry, lesson learned. Okay, yeah, this part's gonna be a problem. Here. God.
So I got 500,000 points in Tony Hawk, new record.
Congratulations.
There's like a video of like a guy explaining how to get good at these games, and he's like casually explaining how to get good at them while doing tricks at the same time, and he gets like 24 millions immediately.
Jesus.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
So yeah, still a very big baby.
Okay.
One day I'll make 24 million.
So I think the part that I'm struggling with is the wrist joints, which I wish I knew beforehand because I had heard a lot of people say that the wrists on this thing are way too stiff and they're prone to breaking. So, but oh well, I can fix those in post. G31 and G30. Okay. God, I really fucked up my fingers trying to twist that thing around though. Oh well. Oop. Okay. Interesting. Okay. This goes together like I've seen no Gundam hand ever go together.
Yeah. Do you have to do every finger?
No.
Oh, thank God. That seemed like it would be annoying. What's the most complex one of these? Like, is there like an agreed upon this is the hardest fucking robot to make?
I think it'd be one of the, if you look up a perfect grade, there's only so many of them, but they're like 1/60th scale, and they're just a bajillion parts.
Jesus. Seems like it will take days to make.
Yeah, usually those are long-term investments.
Ah, shit.
There's also some that are agreed upon to be hard to build because they're just like really fucking bad.
Oh.
Those are just more prone to like falling apart.
That's a shame. I mean, I would think like they will keep a consistent quality with these models.
Yeah, well, usually what happens is when they get really cheap and they reuse parts from older models, that like it just doesn't work out great. Because like they get better. Generally, anything beyond 2000 is not going to give you that much difficulty, but sometimes they'll like reuse parts from older kits to save costs. And it usually those kits end up being pretty not great. Oh. Oh yeah, these hands sure are fucking weird to put together.
What the fuck do you... I found how the fuck you get off the fucking stake in this game?
Okay, so I got that. And then... figured it out.
What was it?
It's very... You gotta hold like a couple parts together to really get these fitting together well. But I think... I'm not gonna hold my breath, but I think I solved it. Oh yeah. Bingo. Bazinga!
Nice. Now, yeah, any Mazingas in the chat, please?
Okay.
Spam those Mazinga emotes. Brother near saying Bazinga, so your next emote, Russell. Beautiful emote.
That'd be beautiful. Okay. Then this goes into this. Okay. Whoa.
Ah, fuck. Bro, skating is hard.
Yeah. That's why I never attempted it, even when my friends did in our youth.
Oh, man, you got friends who skated?
Oh yeah, all of them in high school. Shit.
That seems like that was past its time.
A little bit. What is this? Being such a pain in the ass. Let's see.
You plan to finish this one by the weekend, I guess?
Yeah, probably. If I have the time, which I think I will, but who knows?
What's the longest it took you, like just by leaving it by, or?
I don't know. Well, I mean, there's still some kits I have half built from like a year or two ago that I just never got back to. But like hour count wise, I don't know, because I don't really keep track.
So you have some unfinished mods still?
Yeah, I have a Evangelion Unit 1, I have a Zeta Gundam that I need to
Dude, you
get
should
back to at
finish
some point.
unloading Unit 1. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's the sickest unit.
Okay, we'll see if that's... I'm not sure if this is in all the way, but it's staying still, so I'm probably just being paranoid. I heard the hands on this were the most obnoxious part, so I kind of assumed, but I didn't think they'd be this obnoxious.
Damn.
They're just very finicky.
What's so hard about them?
Because it has this, like, hidden Gatling gun that pops out. So, like, there's a lot of, like, small, like, mechanisms and stuff in here that you gotta fit together. And, I think they were worried about it being too loose, so instead it's just really fucking tight. I think most people that I've seen review this kit are like, oh, it's a little too tight.
Oh, I see.
But it's probably better for, because like these naturally they loosen up over time, so it's probably just more annoying now than if I want to move it around or do whatever to it later. It's probably better that it's tighter than it is looser, but
can you imagine?
okay.
What Gundam is this?
It's the Alex, which is from the War in the Pocket OVA series.
Ooh.
So it's supposed to be Amuro's Gundam,
Ah.
and then it got destroyed.
Is it a good OVA series?
Yeah, it's one of the more beloved ones. It's like 6 episodes, and it's from like the perspective of a child. So it's
I mean, are all Gundams like that?
yeah, well, like he doesn't fight. He's like literally an elementary school kid who's like, big robots are cool. And then war happens, and he's like, oh wait, maybe I was wrong.
Damn. You see like Gundam when he selects a Gundam.
Yeah, well, he's more like, oh, cool, and then he starts chasing after giant flying robots that are like shooting at each other and murdering his neighbors. David Hayter voices the soldier he starts to follow around, which is very funny.
Huh.
Like pre-Solid Snake David Hayter doing a Soldier Man voice.
Is he doing the Solid Snake voice?
No, but you could definitely tell it's him though if you know it's David Hayter. It's like, oh, it's David Hayter.
Yeah, probably. He has a recognizable voice.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I was able to twist this fucking thing back to a decent degree. God, yeah. I've heard a lot of people say, like, oh, I feel like if I fiddle with this too much, it's gonna fucking, like, just break right off, and I totally understand why people feel that way now. Oh, whoops. But I fucked up. I put these parts together, and I shouldn't have yet. It's easily fixed, though. Easily fixed. Then sorry I'm not building too close to the camera for anyone watching the archive or folks who still got around, but yeah, these are small pieces, so I gotta make sure they're going on right. there's both of those. Alright, let's finish up the right arm.
Nice.
And I'll probably
Yeah, that
call
looks
it.
an arm.
Yeah. Oh, whoops, gotta put these on top. There we go. Okay, yeah, you really gotta get these forced down right, just right.
Apparently some friends are in like a Chilean online beauty tag tournament and someone from fucking Colombia joined. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, the internet ain't good enough for a tournament, bro, for fucking Colombia.
Okay. And then B18 and D8. It looks like a D8 to me.
Oh yeah.
D8. Whatever, this would be the right arm. Which way? That way. Fuck yeah. Okay. G15 and F23. Okay. All right. So you joked before about individual fingers, but I'm literally cutting out just the thumb right now.
Damn. Just a thumb.
Yeah.
Are you gonna put the arms together before ending the stream, or...?
Just the right arm.
Okay, okay.
We're almost done with the hand.
I mean, a robot really just needs 2 arms. He doesn't need legs.
Yeah. I mean, one arm's good enough, even too, when you have a Gatling gun inside.
Are there videos of people like making dumb fusion Gundams with
Oh,
these?
absolutely.
Like how often, how good do they look versus how bad they look?
It depends on how much of a professional builder they are. A lot of the time, they look really good. A lot of companies actually make like Gundam like equipment type stuff because like all of like the peg sizes are standard, and like if you get a drill that's like that size, you can very easily customize these things and add on like different equipment and stuff. It's not too hard. You just gotta plan it out carefully.
Will you ever do that, or don't you think you?
That would be way down the line. See, a lot of the problem of it too is like a lot of the time, if you want to do something like really cool, you'd have to like buy a second kit for some specific parts, and then you have a bunch of leftover pieces that you're not going to be able to do much with.
Damn, I see.
So it just kind of
Yeah.
seems like a thing that if you go into it, you just have a bunch of leftover pieces that you're never going to figure out what you want to do with. So
Yeah, that makes sense. When did they start making these?
like right after the first show in like '79.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess they weren't that complex back in the day.
No, they were bad.
Yeah.
There's part of me that wants to. A good thing that they actually, a lot of people say for practicing is buying a kit that was made in like fucking like '89 or like '92 or some shit, because they're cheap as hell, and like you can find them pretty easily. And people are like, yeah, just like if you want to practice painting or some strategy or whatever, just buy one of those for like $10 and then just ruin that kit, you know.
Yeah. How often do you paint this?
I've only fully painted this Zaku. I've done detail painting before, but yeah, this is the only one I've fully done the full paint job for, and it turned out pretty good in my mind.
Oh, so you've been painting this one too? Oh, this one. Okay.
No, not this one, but yeah, the Zaku I just showed. This one I'm not gonna paint. I did some lining with a marker, a little paint marker on the face, so you can kind of see the lines. That's not going to show up on the webcam, but you can kind of see it. So a lot of the time you only really need to do like little detail stuff like that and it'll look perfectly fine. But if you want to go the extra mile and make it look really pretty, you can paint them.
That's cool.
Okay, yeah, how the fuck does this hand go together? Oh, I'm dumb. That looks like a hand to me. Perfect. You can't hear it, but Duelists of the Roses music is playing right now. We still need to stream Forbidden Memories.
Dude, yeah, I've done some streaming for Real Memory. Very dope. Fucking for Real Memories, man.
And then what's the background of this part?
Ooh, let's see.
Perfect. And then we do F17. Oh, that's, I got an extra bit of thumb there, and we're gonna need to trim off. Perfect. Okay. F17. There are some of these that come with hands that are made out of like a kind of soft plastic, and you can like individually pose the fingers, but like you don't need to put them together. It's pretty neat. A lot of the times though, they're not very good at holding things though. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that piece was stuck in my shirt. Okay.
Oh fuck.
Perfect. Oh, this. Oh, you can't do a thumbs up pose. What's the point then?
Damn.
Oh well. It looks good enough. How does this? Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Just take this piece off. I need to attach it to the hand first. Okay. God, yeah, this thing's hands are stiff. It's fine. Oh, oops.
I'm gonna head off Rustin just because a friend of mine is gonna play on stream and I wanna cheer him on.
Oh, for sure, go for it.
Have a good one.
I will.
The arm.
Yeah, I'll try. Dear God. Let's see. Here. Oh, this kit sure is a doozy. Yeah. Shit. Need to separate two of these parts. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it easily. Ah, shit. Oh well. Oh, well. I think I got it. And I didn't break anything, thank Christ. Okay, let's try that again. Ooh, built up a sweat trying to pull those pieces apart. Okay, let's be more careful this time. The finger goes in here. Perfect. God, yeah, these hands are fucking brutal though, man. Society. Fuck yeah, okay. That is an arm if I've ever seen one. And believe, can it do the thing? Yeah. So then you like lift this up and like slide it back. Yeah. You bring this down a bit and the Gatling gun pulls right through. It's cool stuff. A lot of work, a lot of really obnoxious tiny maneuvering for that to even get that going, but boy does it sure look pretty fucking cool when it's all said and done, if I do say so myself. Not convinced that these joint parts are all in all the way though, but I think they're in as far as they'll go. Kinda hard to tell. Whew. Now the next thing to do is part C1. So yeah, here we go. C1's in here. This is pretty interesting. So what we're doing here is we're gonna actually put some like bag coverings over the I know I say bag funny, I'm from Wisconsin, deal with it. We're gonna put some bag coverings over the joints. Okay. So what we need to do for this is cut out part C1. Never get sick of Animal Crossing tunes. That's what we need in 2020, honestly. So what we're supposed to do is add wrinkles to this fabric. Not even fabric, but it's like foil material. Going like that, getting it real nice and crumpled. Oh, you can't even see that there. We're basically putting it across this rod. Getting it real wrinkled up. Then I put it over this. Try to really cram it in here. Easier said than done. Oh wow, they really want this wrinkled up. And then you can attach it right to here. Fuck yeah, okay. That, my friends, is... Oh geez. Why is this so hard to bend all of a sudden? Whoop. That was silly of me. Yeah, the problem is I can't see, now that I put the bag over, which way this elbow part's supposed to fold down. Oh, that would explain it. Yeah, I put this on kind of... There we go. Now, should be good to go. Much better. God, yeah, that wrist is really tight. I understand why so many people are reluctant to do much with it now. Fuck yeah. God, I'm really worried about moving this wrist around too much. I don't want to monkey with it. Lest it not be nice to me. Oh well. I'm pretty happy with that. Whew. Oh, oops, someone else messaged me. post a Discord message. Oh god, I really fucked up my fingers doing all this. Let's see. Yeah, we still got shoulder armor to put on. G28 and G29. And H1 to D22. D5, D7, D6. Okay. Don't know if anyone's still alive in the chat. Seems like a lot of people fled. Don't blame them. This build's not been going particularly excellent, but I'm having fun. That's all that matters. Let's see. Okay. G28, G29. Okay. So 29 needs to go in first. Does this just fit in using the one peg? I guess so. Interesting. Oh goodness. There we go. There's that lovely snap sound we always want to hear. No, actually, I'm going to cut off some of this excess before we put this other piece on. I'm really appreciating the inner details of this, though. Like, they didn't have to go this far with this, but these are beautiful to put together. I really like it. This not wanting to snap into place well. What'd I ever do to you, shoulder piece? I thought we were friends. Let's see. plastic's starting to warp a bit. Let's see. What am I doing that this isn't liking? There's gotta be something. Oh yeah, this kit's been a doozy for me so far. Fucking finally, holy shit. God, the shoulder piece. Hates my guts. There we go. Whew. Oh yeah, I'm really fucking up my fingers. H1. Ugh. What was the other one? What was it? T-22, okay. Okay, let's do that. Oh, H1's yellow. Oh, okay, these are the thruster bells, I think. They're not thruster bells, but something or other. Maybe these are supposed to be thruster bells. We'll have to see when they're on. I think they are. They have the yellow bits. Usually that's a telltale sign. Okay. Oops. That went flying. These are tiny pieces. It's kind of cool that they have these as physical pieces instead of being sticker decals for the details. I'd much rather have these than stickers, as much as my fingers are tired of getting little plastic bits dug into them. I need a good quality pair of gloves, though also, I don't know, maybe you lose out, because if you don't have that sensation of touch, maybe your building might suffer. I'm not actually sure. Maybe something interesting to look at. I wonder how much touch actually matters as a mechanism for building these things. So all I ever feel like I feel is pain. Okay, one more. I think 2 of these go on the front and 1 in the back, it looks like. We'll have to see. Look at that one fit in real easy. Oh, 1 on each side. Interesting, interesting. Almost lost that. So easy to drop these things. Snapped in nice. Snapped in nice. And last one, please snap in nice. Snapped in real nice. Hell yeah, okay. Ah. Then we just need D5, D7, and D6. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's D5, D7. D6. Oh wow, yeah, the shoulder armor's sliding on real nice. Feels like a breath of fresh air after. Everything involving. Oh, but maybe. Yeah, it's easier to put the top on first, I think. Ah, fuck, maybe I fucked this up. Doesn't have the number on there like it usually does when you're supposed to do something in a certain order for these kits. Oh yeah, that goes on fine. They didn't need the number. They were right. I think for the next arm though, I'll remember to put that on first. And fuck yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You know, something that I had seen a lot of people talking about and something I was worried about was the fact that this kit is pretty wide compared to a lot of other master grades. At least so far, I don't think it actually looks too bad though in person. I guess it just goes to show that sometimes it, you know, these things look different from how they can appear in videos or, you know, online or wherever. Hell yeah, I'm really liking the look of this thing so far. Yeah, this thing's looking cool. Still don't want to move the wrists around too much though. Jesus. I can't believe they made the wrists this tight. This is ridiculous. Like, you can feel them not wanting to give when you're twisting. You gotta be real careful with them. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Well, there's that. I might call the stream here. I don't think anyone's watching live anymore, but for those of you who watch the archive, or maybe some of you who are sticking around, I can never tell how honest the stream is being with the numbers it gives. Thanks so much for tagging along on this Gunpla journey. Yeah, the shoulder wasn't in all the way. Woo! I'll probably do the... Yeah, I think I'll do the left arm tomorrow and the legs. Yeah, the legs don't look too bad. Oh, and then we gotta do the waist yet, too. But yeah, after that, I mean, we only got... Yeah, this doesn't look too bad at all. Yeah, we can do it. Yeah, I'll try to finish this up on a stream tomorrow after I'm done working. We'll see how it goes. Whew. But yeah, it's been fun. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm gonna kill the stream now. Have a good night. Damn, almost 4 hours. Good shit. Alright, see you everyone. Bye.